Good morning, it's Rick. It's Monday, March 3rd, and I want to talk a little bit about the Academy Awards. Well, not specifically about the awards, but about the big debut of Hulu live streaming the Academy Awards. You might have heard it did not go well, although it's not really clear what the extent of the problem was. Certainly, a lot of people either had trouble streaming it, or in some cases, the stream just cut off towards the end of the Academy Awards. They got an error message saying, "Hey, look, thanks for watching. Sorry, we're having a problem," and they missed the last two or three awards. Not a great look. Now, I will say it's incredibly difficult technically pulling off something like this when it's a really huge event. I mean, even if you've done live events before, which Hulu has done, but nothing of this extent. So the first time or two you do it, everyone has issues. Netflix has had issues. Amazon had issues with some of their sports stuff. It's just the first couple times you do it, no matter how much you plan, no matter how many times you stress load, things happen. And we never quite know what the problem is. They'll never talk about it afterwards, say, look, this was the weakness in our system. But it happens. A couple of unfortunate things about this. Number one of which is it's the Academy Awards. So a lot of people in the industry are watching, and a lot of people in the industry experience problems. Not great. This also comes in a situation where the Academy is making some noise about maybe looking for someplace else for a home after the ABC deal uh, ends in a couple of years. They've had a relationship with the ABC for 50 years. I mean, this is a huge, long running relationship. They apparently the ABC is paying the Academy about 100 million a year. The Academy would like more money. ABC apparently would like at the very least to stay where it is, if not pay less. The Academy would also like to get more of a global footprint. Right now it's sort of a cobbling together of things, which is an issue for the Academy, right? Because logically, the two places that would be the best fit for this would be Amazon's Prime Video or Netflix. Prime Video, you could probably work out something that wouldn't make people in the industry too unhappy. I mean, Amazon is definitely trying to do more theatrical releases for their streaming titles, although it's sort of hit and miss. The Netflix issue, Netflix is apparently really interested in this. They have a couple of things they're willing to pay more for it, but they want access to some of the old archival stuff that the Academy has, and I'm assuming it's to be able to do, hey, this is what the Academy Awards look back 30 years ago, et cetera, et cetera. Which apparently the Academy doesn't have a huge problem with. And Netflix is promising a global promotion for the thing, which is also good. But Netflix has been really straightforward about we don't want to do theatrical releases. We'll do very limited ones so that we can qualify for awards like the Academy Awards. We'll do the week or two release. That's it. So sending the Academy Awards onto a platform which is very, very, very strident about we're not going to do theatrical releases. I can't imagine the blowback that's going to happen. So it's hard to see how they work that out. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think anyone knows what's going to happen at this point. No one's really mentioned Apple. I think in part because while Apple has a pretty wide global footprint, it doesn't have a big footprint overall. And sending the Academy Awards streaming on a platform which not a lot of people have would have a bunch of issues of its own. It's a complicated thing. I honestly have no idea how this is going to shake out. I don't think anyone else does either. But these technical problems came at a really bad time for both Disney and for the Academy. And I purposely we we watched it on Hulu Live TV. Didn't have a problem ourselves, but boy, I heard from a lot of people who did. So it's going to be interesting to see if Disney says anything about what the problem was, or has any excuse other than "Hey, we're sorry." Companies aren't known for being particularly transparent about these kind of technical issues, but it's going to happen. I mean, it's no excuse if you were frustrated last night. It doesn't make you feel any better, but it's gonna happen. They're gonna be better than next time around. That's sort of the nature of streaming is it just you don't know how it's gonna work until it happens. So with that upbeat note, I will talk to you probably tomorrow then. Thanks.